Hello farms, welcome back to my channel. As you've seen, the title of this particular video, it's about 10 things I wish I knew before getting married. This video is for people who have not gotten married, that is bachelorettes and bachelors, people who are newly wedded, and even people who are already married. Guys, if you're already married and any of these points strikes you, kindly leave a comment in the section below. Now let's go right into the video. You see, there are things to know before getting married. I wish I had someone to tell me before now, right? But in my journey for marriage, like this month, I'm celebrating my 16th year of knowing my husband. We started courting 16 years ago today, and these are things I've considered before we got married. There are things that I never knew, right? But after we got married, things are unfolding to me. There are things that were unveiled. Okay, guys, my husband may have a different perspective to this, but these are my own personal opinion, right? In marriage for the past 16 years. And I told myself, to the honor of my anniversary, I'm going to publish this video, right? Number one, never ever leave your job because you're getting married. Whether you're relocating to another state, do not leave your job because you're getting married, except you have a viable business already. When you get married, especially as a woman, usually men don't get to leave their jobs. It is the women that leave their jobs because they need to move in with their husband, right? Now, when you leave your job because you're getting married, at a point when you're jobless and you don't have anything to do, you start having regrets and you might just sink into depression because you're not doing anything that brings in money. Okay, even if your husband is taking care of everything, you still feel redundant, especially if you're an hardworking person before getting married. That was what happened to me. I've always worked Monday to Saturdays before getting married. When I got married and I had to relocate to another state with my husband, I had to resign at my workplace and I didn't have a viable business where I was going. Okay, fine, I'd always done business all my life. Even when I was doing 9 to 5 back then, I was selling jewelry, selling these, always doing something, you know, at the background. But this time I'm moving to a state that I know no one. I spoke to my dad about it because I was very worried, and he told me that I have all his blessings. I should just go ahead and I should let God lead me. I should know that for God to take me down to another state, he has plans for me. Yes, God did. But God also wants us to plan. That's why he gave us brains. So I should have considered that. There was no choice, really. There was no choice. I had to leave because it is another state. So I cannot be living in one state and leave my husband in another state as a newly wedded. Guys, get that? But if I had the chance, I would have, put a viable business in motion before, getting married. Remember, we're still discussing 10 things you should know before getting married. These are married tips for all of us, married, unmarried, newly married. Take this, very important. Touch is essential. Touch is a very essential part of your marriage. I'm not talking about the sexual part or the intimacy part, right? This video is for adults because we are talking about people who are going into marriage, or people who are newly wedded, or people who are married already, right? So touch is an essential. Even if you're not doing the do, guys, always make sure you feel each other, whether through hugs, through kisses, through putting your leg on each other, through touching each other's skin, through just touch. Touch is an essential part of your marriage. It communicates with your soul. It makes both of you know that you're still involved with each other. Before getting married, I got an advice from an elderly man, Pa Udukoya. He's late now, but in fact, I'll always cherish that memory. He told me that important part, and I have never ever forgotten. Touch is an essential part of your marriage that if you let go of, every other thing begins to die. If you have ever experienced that in your marriage, let me know. So that part of the advice, guys, I did not let go of it. Even though I forgot at the point, at the point when I just got married, I forgot, okay? Because, as a newlywed, you're still confused as to like, am I seriously married? But some things will start dawning on you because you start experiencing certain things. Life will start happening. Then you start remembering the things you need to remember to make your marriage work, right? Number 3, and I'm just going to say this as a sentence. I'm not elaborating on it. If you have a room for mistakes in your life, make them before getting married. There's no chance for that after marriage. 4, you can never be emotionally ready to have kids. Guys, kids, they are always in your life. Like, you don't get to take a break. As much as kids are the loveliest things ever, right? Like, I'm so happy and grateful to God Almighty that I have kids, and I pray that every other person that is looking to God Almighty to have kids will have kids of their own, especially if that is what they wish for. But then, you can never be emotionally ready. Kids are always needing you. You need to be there for them. If you want to plan for anything, you must plan for theirs first. Like, you put them first, every other thing comes next, sort of, right? So you can't be emotionally ready for that. It's not something anybody can explain to you. So because when I started putting to birth, I was wondering, why do women not talk about these things enough? Why do they not enlighten us? Why did they lie? But eventually, as I kept growing, I got to realize that it is not their fault. It is not something that anyone can explain to you. And sometimes you may feel that the situation is peculiar to you. But the truth is, it's not actually peculiar to you. Everybody goes through it. Everybody creates time for their children, puts them first, puts a hold on things for their children, you see. So it is something that you as a person will manage emotionally, and our individual reaction is what will make it either go south or go good, right? If that makes sense. Number 5, the mood and reaction of a man and a woman are never the same. Understand that. It will help you have peace. 6, childbirth will change you both. However, it will help you bond in ways that you do not imagine. You get to express love in a way that you never knew you're capable of. Childbirth is beautiful. Just allow yourself flow through the process. This is number 7, right? You will never get to have privacy. Just forget it. Let go of it. Even if you're using separate rooms, like we don't use separate rooms, but even if you're using separate rooms, you cannot stop the other partner or your partner or the other person from coming into your room. It's not possible. And if you have kids, it's even worse. They will follow you to the toilet. Number 8, make no mistake. Money is very important. It solves half the problems that may arise and makes every other thing easier to do. So let no one tell you, oh, just get married. Love is the only important factor. Guys, no. Love, care, money. Money is important. Guys, read my lips. Money. Guys, you want the honest opinion? And here it is. These are married tips. Tips for married people and unmarried people that would help you. Things that no one told me that I should have learned before marriage. I wish I knew all this. Lifetime actually means eternity. So when you say I do, you know you're saying I do to eternity. When you're using the word lifetime, you may not get it. But I need to tell you, it is eternity. Forever. So get prepared. Marriage is very sweet. Really. I'm not saying that there are no ups and downs in marriage, okay? There are no times that you get angry or stuff. Yeah, that's a normal human occurrence, right? Like, if you were raised in homes where you have siblings, you know you will always quarrel, and you guys are even same blood, right? You will even quarrel with your parents, even if you're the only child. Now, another human being that is brought up from another background, okay, that has norms, values, is an adult or she's an adult, you expect the person to be a robot? The answer is no. You guys, you have certain misunderstanding due to upbringing, due to your personality or stuff, all right? But you will get through it. That's what I'm trying to say in essence. You will always get through it. And lifetime is enough to give the other person a room for improvement. So remember, lifetime is eternity. And then the big number 10, as humans, we are truly made in God's image. We do not know what we're capable of when it comes to our ability to love and care and forgive another human being. Marriage will let you know how powerful you are and how loving you are, how compassionate you are, and how much you're made in God's image with your ability to forgive the other person. Marriage is interesting. Let no one tell you less. People may have had bad experiences or their reaction to their marriage may be poor, but really, in all honesty, I can never, ever wish to have it the other way. I'm happy that I got married. I'm happy that God made this institution for human. It's a beautiful institution that everyone who is interested in it must and should experience. Note that not everyone is interested in marriage. That is why I'm particular about people who are interested in it. Whether you're a spinster now, or a bachelorette, or a bachelor, or you're newly wedded, or you're even in marriage already. And if you are an old couple, I will please want you to drop a comment in the section below if this strikes anything in your mind or in your heart, or if this brings back any kind of memory, right? I'm happy to dedicate this vlog to my anniversary this month, and I'm feeling it. I'm still feeling in the mood. I'm feeling grateful. All praises to God Almighty for his kindness, for the journey so far, and for the success of the journey so far. And if you're a new subscriber, we do so much on personal life vlog. We do business, money making, money saving, money investing, and all sorts money. We do market vlogs as well. If this looks like something that interests you, please consider subscribing. I'll be happy to have you as part of our community. Thank you for watching this vlog. Turn on your notification bell. That is that bell beside the subscribe button. Hit all. It is all that makes it possible for you to get notifications immediately we drop a video. And I want you to watch this video next.